Hello, YouTubers and Jayvibers. This is Masterchef back with another dynamic cooking video. Hey, look, we're getting ready to put down a broccoli rice casserole. Yeah, that's right. You heard it from Masterchef. We're going to do this thing and we're going to get you introduced to these ingredients and get you fulfilled where you can move forward in making this wonderful recipe at your leisure, okay? Look, I want to say hello to all of the new subscribers and the ones that came back, the old ones, the new ones. And look, tell somebody, please, about this cooking channel, Miss Jayvibers. Yeah, we're doing easy peasy restaurants and domestic and home cooking videos. Yeah, that's right. Tell somebody about this cooking show. All right, I'm going to introduce you to my ingredients. And it might seem like a lot, but I tell you, this recipe have a lot of different components to it that make it delicious. You hear me? I'm talking about off the plate delicious, where you just can't eat one plate full. So let's get right to it. I'm going to be using 2 cups of rice, 4 cups of water. I'm going to be using 12 ounces of Velveeta cheese. I'm going to be using a good cup of shredded cheese, which is Italian style, which it consists of mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, Reggiano, Fontaine, Asiago. I'll stand corrected on that. It's got several different types of cheese in it. Okay. You got to have this. This is 4 cheese Alfredo. 4 cheese Alfredo sauce. We're going to be putting that in there. We're going to be using 1 can of cream of mushroom. Put it in there. And we're going to be using 1 can of cream of chicken. All of this is going into your cheese mix, which will go into this bowl with this Velveeta. We're going to put this down, and we're going to be using 2 stalks of fresh broccoli. Yeah, you heard it right. Put just enough water in there to steam it. You might want to cook yours to where it falls apart. I try to cook mine to where I can place it where I want it in the casserole. And you can also, if you cook it to where it falls apart, just mix it all up, pour it in there, get it in there. Look, time is of an essence. We're going to get this on the stove, get this rice tender and cooked and fluffy, and we're going to get this broccoli just right. And we're going to come back and we're going to put this thing together. And guess what? The most important part. We're going to sit down and we're going to break bread and we're going to taste this thing. I'll be right back. Okay, as you can see, I have put in my cream of mushroom. I have put in my cream of chicken. And we're going to get our 4 cheese Alfredo sauce in there. All of this is going to make your sauce to go in your rice and broccoli to make this broccoli rice casserole. I'm going to be using a tablespoon of chicken bouillon, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a teaspoon of onion powder. And once this get all melted like you want it, then you're going to add your dry ingredients in your cheese. This is going to be your seasoning for your cheese to go into your broccoli rice casserole. Let's get this on the stove and bring it together. All right, here I'm back. Let's go ahead and get the chicken bouillon in now. Tablespoon, teaspoon of garlic, teaspoon of onion, half a teaspoon of black pepper. Get that all mixed up. The cheese is not as hot as it will get when my rice and broccoli get done. We'll probably nook it again for a minute or two. You can see, you still see some of the hunks of Velveeta there. Make sure you get them seasons real acclimated in there. Then we're gonna go in with the Italian style cheese, grated cheese. Just push it in there. Yeah, I could have got a bigger Pyrex bowl, but this is sufficient. Just got to be careful. This is a really good dish. I enjoy it, the family enjoy it. Usually make it around Christmas or Thanksgiving when we have company coming over. You know, I found out also that it goes a long ways, you know. And of course, we're going to put cheese on the top of it, throw it in the oven. And I tell you, this is some good stuff. Now we're going to put that back in the microwave and we're going to let that thin out some more. We want all that cheese to be acclimated together. So when we pour it in the rice and broccoli, we want everything to be evenly distributed. I'll be back. All right, here's Masterchef back. As you can see, I got my rice done. Let's set that right there. You can see I got my broccoli. My broccoli is done. See there? Okay. Now this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take this as my cheese mixture. I'm gonna take this cheese mixture and I'm gonna pour it in my rice. And just go ahead and just mix that cheese mixture in your rice. It's got all the seasoning in it. I didn't put any salt in it because I'm using chicken bouillon and it's salty by itself. Okay, so now we're going to put this in the Pyrex bowl. Y'all know me, I pay for it all, I'm gonna get it all, okay? Get that all evenly distributed. Take the broccoli. Some of y'all probably think I'm being a little rough. This broccoli is hot. You know, you have to choose how much broccoli you want in your casserole. Okay. See, broccoli, it don't take long. Take it in. I could have mixed it in with my rice and all of that stuff, but look at that cheese pool. So we're gonna get the rest of this cheese sauce, soup mixture on the rice. This is going to be real good. And just take it, you know what to do to it, and just do like an artist and just paint it on there. This is a real good dish. I have a recipe that I make the same dish, but I add ham to it. And it's really good too. But I guess if you wanted to, you could add ham, cheese, whatever you decide. Of course, we're going to put more cheese on here. The same Italian style cheese. Just put it on the top. Everything is done. So what you need to do when you put it in the oven, you just need to get your cheese on the top, melt it. And you want to get it to whatever consistency that you appreciate or enjoy. Take it out and serve your family, company, friends. That's what you want to do. And this is very cheesy. But I'm going to tell you now, that cup of 4 cheese Alfredo sauce is going to set this off. As you can see, there's my broccoli rice casserole. And we're going to put this in the oven, 350 degrees. And as I said, when your cheese reaches desired color or melt, you take it out. You have to eat it. We're going into the oven. Hey, I'll be back and I'm gonna meet you right here with a plate and a fork, and we're gonna try this thing out. Stay tuned. Yeah. All right, here's Masterchef back, and as you can see, we got the broccoli rice casserole out of the oven. Didn't want it to get too crispy. As we said before we went in, that everything is done, just need the cheese to get melted. So here we go, we're gonna go in. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, let's check this out. See, the thing about this is what most people don't understand, that as creamy as the cheese was that I put in this casserole, when it began to set up, rice is starchy, of course, and when the cheese began to set up, it all comes back together. So let's taste this. Food been blessed. We're going in. Don't take my word for it. Make this recipe as soon as possible. That cup of 4 cheese Alfredo is a game changer. Velveeta cheese, Italian style cheese, provolone. It's got 5 different other types of cheeses in it. But anyhow, try this recipe and you will not be disappointed. Masterchef put his hat on that. Going in again. This don't need nothing but a good fried pork chop or a good fried piece of chicken. Look, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hurry up and do so while there's still time. Look, we're cooking easy and real recipes over here at Mrs. Jayvibers. Both of us are throwing down. We're in the kitchen, we're cooking hard. let us hear from you. Give us a thumbs up. Let us hear through your comments. If there's anything that you want us to cook, let us know. Write us. We'll get back with you. And not only that, we will cook whatever your request is that's reasonable. Look, I'm Master Chef and I approve this message. I'll see you next time. I got to finish this broccoli rice casserole. Bye for now.